Gentlemen,哥们, all bears die. Boom! All bears die indeed, 哥们. 最近我们有不断的坏消息. We've had so much bad news recently. We've had regulatory attacks on Binance and BUSD. We've also had regulatory attacks on Coinbase and Kraken staking. And the dollar, the DXY, has been strengthening, and CPI came in higher than expected. Bad. And the stock market, the S&P, has been going down. And 哥们，我还是一个单身狗，我还没有上柜子了。So it's just bad news. But 咱们的币还在涨。Crypto is still going up. And even if you look at total 2, which is the total crypto market cap, 所有的虚拟货币除了比特币之外，这个也还在涨。不可思议 unbelievable 哥们。Why is crypto still going up with all this bad news? Well, 哥们, today we're going to answer that question in the charts, and I'm going to tell you about 2 airdrops. 2个你可以得到的新币空投，继续看看。但咱们开始之前，我要给你看看，哥们。郝给力交易君. This is my Discord, or 咱们的 Discord, that I recently made. 郝给力交易君, the best place for crypto traders. As you can see, we have an airdrop section where I talk about the latest and greatest airdrops. We have a new shitcoin section, and we have the VIP trend. 怎么加入呢？要用我的 BitGet 注册链接，只需要入金$666, and then you can join the VIP trend. Soon, I will make most of the Discord private only for VIP 哥们, but for now, you can see most of it. So, 下面有 Discord 链接，你可以免费加入一下。第一，比特币分析。Let's take a look at the charts. This is Bitcoin on the weekly time frame. I'm going to put some support and resistance lines here and show you how I think about the market structure at the moment. So the first thing I think when I look at this chart is this resistance level here. Okay, we have 2 wicks here and another wick here, all around the same level, and it's around 25k. And this is the current resistance level that we are trying to break out of. Okay, so that could be the top of our range. We're trying to break out of this 25k resistance level. Now I want to plot the bottom of our range. Now I'm just going to take the bottom of this chart, which is around 15,500. And so this is our range here. And now I'm going to take the midpoint from the top of the range, 25k, to the bottom, and that's around $20,000. That's the midpoint. We are trading within this range here, which is 20 to 25k, and 20k is the resistance. If we break down and we break down below 20k, we don't really have much price history, resistance levels to look at here. We don't have much price action to go on here to find resistance levels, so actually it looks pretty bad. It might, if it breaks below 20k, you might have to target the bottom again, 15k. That doesn't look very good, okay? So we want to stay above 20k. If we break through 25k, what is our price targets to the upside? Well, let's find some resistance levels. So you could take these wicks here, but I wouldn't take these wicks. I would take the weekly close, which is the bottom of the body of the candle, which is the weekly close. So it would be here. So this would be my upside target, and that would be 29k. And then we have our midpoint here, which is around 27. Okay, so these would be my levels. Upside target of 29k. If we break through this resistance, which we're hovering at now, if we break through 25k, then we can target this level here. I think highest probability is that we just trade in this sideways channel here, 20 to 25k. And I would start to worry if we're hovering around 20k, because if we break down through 20k, The next target then would be the downside target of $15,000–16,000, which would be very dark indeed. But I want some light. We want some light. And this chart actually can tell us a lot of stories, Gumman. So check this out. This here was the FTX dump, okay? This was when FTX collapsed. And it was around 21K. Since then, we've recovered, and now this can be explained by FTX, okay? So everything below 20K, we can say that was an FTX event. We've recovered now, the market is going up. This level here, 25K, is also a psychological level. Why? Because this wick here, what's this wick here, Gumman? What is this? If you remember, this was the Luna UST collapse. It was the low of the Luna collapse. And that's very similar to our 25K level, okay? It's right here. So if we were to break through this level, we can also say that we've recovered from the Luna collapse, okay? We've recovered, it's looking bright again. And another psychological level is this level here. 3AC, the 3AC level. 3AC collapse was the Three Arrows Capital hedge fund that collapsed. 2 red candles that gave us. And that started here, around 30K. So if we were to break through the top of this resistance, then we can say that we have recovered from FTX, Luna, and 3AC. And it would be a great story to tell ourselves. It would be a very bullish narrative, okay? And we can even say that this whole ordeal of last year, this nightmare of below 30K, of these crypto native events, hedge fund collapsing, Luna collapsing, FTX scamming, we can say that all of that is behind us. And now we've recovered and we're going up. So fingers crossed, Gumman, we can test this 30K level. But in terms of my positions and my trades, as you know, Gumman, in December I made a video saying I was very bullish and I bought around here. And I'm still holding. I haven't sold any of my spot Ethereum. So when will I sell? Well, if we do break through 25K and we start testing 30K, that is a time I would look to sell, because I believe this year we will not break all-time highs. I believe this year is more of a sideways year. So I would look to sell. 那么最近有这么多坏消息，我们为什么还在涨呢？ Let's look at this tweet, Gumman. Here is the Chinese. I will read the English. If this was still 2022, the headlines from the past week, the macro concerns, the Hongguan Daniel, would have completely nuked us. Nuked 什么意思呢? A nuclear bomb. It's a very cool English word, Gumman. Nuked. We talk about the price nuking. The price nukes. That's when the price baudier goes down fast. What year is it though? People wish to ascribe recent price action to simply mean reversion. Not quite. Coins moved from weaker hands to stronger hands. So basically, the news is not the most important thing. The most important thing is how the price reacts to news. That's what tells you what you need to know. So we had bad news, but the price keeps going up. What does that tell us? That tells us that people are reading the news and then, wu so wei, I don't care, bye bye bye. So it's bullish. You have so much bad news, but the price keeps going up. That's very bullish. Imagine what happens when you have good news. Okay, time to talk about airdrops, Gumman. 咱们看看郝给力交易君, a fantastic Discord server, if I may say so myself. And we look at airdrops, 农民们种植空调. And the two I'm going to talk to you about today are number 1, VELA, okay? VELA exchange is a DEX on Arbitrum. And VELA have announced an airdrop for all the users of their exchange. So in the future, they will have VELA B, VELA token, and they will 送给你这个币. They will give that token to everybody that uses their exchange, okay? So how do you use their exchange? Very simple. You connect your wallet to the exchange on Arbitrum and then you make some trades. And as you can see here, I'm currently in a Dogecoin long trade and I'm down $50. So very sad for me. And usually with exchange airdrops, they reward users who use the exchange more. So higher volume, quantity of trades, and also time duration of the trade. If you just make a trade for 2 seconds and then close it, you might not be eligible. So I would maybe do at least one trade that is 10-15 minutes long. You hold it for 10 or 15 minutes just to make sure you'll be eligible for their airdrop. No one knows their requirements, but I'm just guessing. The second airdrop is something I'm very excited about, Gumman, and it's called NFT PERP. And it's the first ever futures platform where you can long or short NFTs with leverage. Exciting. You can do paper trading with fake money, 假钱, and you can also apply for the private beta and use real money to trade on the platform. This is particularly exciting to me, Gurman, because I think this is the future of NFTs. Because really, what are NFTs? They're just coins with pictures. 有图的像彩币. And so we can finally trade them with leverage. And that will bring in more money, more liquidity to trade NFTs. This is the first of its kind. So I think this could do really well, this sort of platform, in the next bull run. So be sure to check it out. And Gurman, airdrops can be very profitable, okay? Recently, Blur, an NFT platform, did an airdrop, and right now their coin is trading at $1.28 and their market cap is 500 million, fully diluted market cap of nearly 4 billion. This is a platform that incentivized users to use their platform so they could get the airdrop, okay? And now most people that use the platform have over $10,000 worth of an airdrop, okay? So it's free money, 是送给你的，是免费的。你有时间，但是你没钱 ，OK？ 那你去花你的时间，用人家的平台，然后以后这个平台会送你空投免费的钱，完美。如果你收获了哥们，请点一个赞，关一个注，评一个论，and 加入郝给力交易君的 Discord。Fantastic. See you on the inside.